No, he's not on vacation.
Yo, it's the Daily Huddle, yeah, you know the name. Three Stooges in the booth, bringing ruckus, bringing fame. Every weekday at noon, you know we bring that fire. Rob, Bill, and Ken in the squad, that's our empire. Yo, Rob's the fact checker, keeping it real. Dropping knowledge on the daily, that's the deal. Bill's ready to roast, got the rival in his sight. When he steps to the mic, you know he's ready to ignite. Ken spitting facts, man, he's sharp as a knife. Throwing hard truth bombs, this is real podcast life. John Dorn in the mix, he's like, fuck the Lions. Bringing all the heat, likes to see the anger rising. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, come and free your mind. Eric brings the rants, off the chain like a beast, letting loose his thoughts, they just never cease. In the studio we gather like a family affair. Podcast kings, yeah, we rise and declare. Roasting rival fools, we setting the tone. The Three Stooges take your fears and turn them to stone. Facts over fiction, we keep it 100. Tearing down the myths while the laughs keep coming. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, come and free your
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Oh. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Daily Huddle podcast. Look at this crew we got today. What's up, fellas?
What's going on, man? What is going on?
Hi.
We have transsexual Nick on today.
Bigfoot lives.
Bigfoot lives. Bigfoot lives.
I was going to say something, but now I'm not going to say it.
Well, I'll say it. Thoughts and prayers going out to anyone trying on summer clothes today. You fat mother.
I was going to say what you just called me. It's actually called a liberal.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say I didn't see John Sullivan on here yet.
So we got some breaking news for the Lions fans. You once again ruined a career of a good player and made him forfeit his career early on before he should have.
Yeah.
Well, if that was the case, he would be giving the $9 million back to us. The $9 million cap space. Now we got $50 million cap space.
I'd pay the Lions $9 million not to play for them as well.
Good.
Suck.
If you
Well, they know that window's closed.
Nick.
We see what's happening. They know that window's closed.
$20 million.
All the players and coaches are leaving. And all the players that want to stay want huge contracts. So it's like the Lions are just going downhill. They're gonna be like the Bears, man, in the basement.
What's up, Nick? We'll drop the link, bro.
I mean, I heard. Oh, we're not worried about it. We got Glasgow. He'll go to the center, dude. Glasgow is one of the worst fucking centers out there, man. When he played center, he's fucking horrible, man.
I'll bet you Ben Johnson's ecstatic right now, and so is Aaron Glenn. They're probably like, thank God I got the fuck out of there, man.
Exactly. Well, it's a circus, man. You look at the drafts. We're the same T-shirts, and they run it like a circus. That's what they do.
Chad, what's this about how Dan Campbell apparently calls plays or whatever you were saying?
You fucking
He's part of it. He's a huge part of it. He's part of the play design.
Part of what?
The play design.
No, he's not. That motherfucker doesn't know how to put X's and O's together. All he does is he says, go for it. That's it. That's all he does.
Yeah. He can put noodles and sauce together.
He puts noodles and sauce together. Yeah. I mean,
I got to see this article on how he helps design these plays. I've never read that once in my entire life.
Well, why don't you give Jared Goff a call and he'll tell you? You need Jared's number?
Really think Dan Campbell's doing the play calling?
Why would I ask a mediocre quarterback what he thinks?
He did the play calling the second year. He was doing it half the year he was, and then they were sucking until Ben Johnson came along.
And that's when they
revamped. Revamped his fucking playbook, and then they started winning.
Yeah,
I mean, bro, anybody can turn on Madden and start calling random plays and shit.
Look, I understand he probably makes those calls if we're going forward on fourth down or those kind of plays. Well, but he doesn't actually make the play. He just makes the call. We're going to go for it.
Well, he's involved in the play design.
What I can understand, it depends on who they're playing. He'll inform the offensive coordinator, okay, in this situation, we're going to go at it. You got 4 down territory, so go for it. You know what I mean? So do whatever you got to do. We got four downs to go for it. So it's
still coaching. It's just not calling the plays.
He's not calling the plays. You got to call the right plays at the right time and everything else. See, that where Morton, he was actually, when he was the Jets, even though it was the Jets, he was a horrible play caller and he got fired. First year, boom, gone.
How do you do in Denver, though?
Not too good.
Better than he did with the Jets.
Well,
but I think everybody does better than when they did on the
Jets.
Hey, Chad, you guys need a center. The Panthers got a good backup center. Just saying, man.
We got 50 million on that one right now.
Hey, what you want for your center? What you want for your center, Nick?
I don't know. I like Cade Mays, man. Cade Mays had some solid football. I mean, the Packers are good, Packer Bob. Come on. You guys got a great offensive line.
Yeah, it's not us, but the Lions. The
Lions? I see. I'm on ESPN right now. They got a guy named Graham Glasgow as the center, and he's a guard. So that's kind of a hole for them.
Hang on. He's a 3-position. He can play all 3 positions.
Oh, yeah, anywhere in the interior? Okay. Swiss Army knives are always approved in an offensive line.
PFF has him ranked at 54. 54.
Look, this is the comment from Sunday show. Yeah, he got to meet him all right.
That's because Sewell is definitely the best lineman, but I don't know. Maybe Chad could let me know. I felt like Ragnar was one of the best centers in the league, low key.
He was
like the glue of that offensive line.
And he played injured. He's played with turf toe for 4 years. He played with a fractured throat last year because some dirty bastard punched him in the throat.
4 gold lines.
Turf toe for 4 years, man. That sucks. That sucks.
He played through it, man. It's no lie. He had surgery the first year, and then after that, the doctor said we can't do surgery anymore.
Did they say why he retired?
Such a bitch to deal with.
He was working out with him. He felt good when he started working out, but then his toe flared up so bad he said, "I got to retire."
So it's an injury related. That's why it's not anything else.
It's injury related, totally.
Yeah, you've been dealing with that for the past couple of years. That turf toe. He's got permanent turf toe.
Permanent turf. Wow.
Yeah.
What do you got to do to get permanent turf toe?
He had one operation and it became inoperable after that. He played through it. He's tough. Hey, Decker's not a center, but he's a good tackle.
Giants are the best team in the East.
So you're gonna have 3 new players on that offensive line, huh?
No. There's going to be probably Christian Mahogany, a second-year player, and he played some. Hi, Sarah.
Saying Don't say mean things. People on the line. I didn't say. I'm saying you're going to have 3 different new places on players on that line.
Now it really hurts losing Zeitler too. I mean, it wasn't that big.
Don't say mean things, Sarah.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, I was only on there for 10 minutes, and I didn't think the guy.
He was.
I didn't realize the guy was that butthurt, man.
Oh, bro. I can't even tell you.
I was only on for 10 minutes because somebody called in, or I would have stayed on. Or I would have loved to have seen him get butthurt like that. That would have been fun.
That's what happened.
Yeah, I'll Bigfoot last night. Tell him, Chad. Tell him about your ordeal when you went to the gas station. You took a piss, and there was a Bigfoot in there.
No, it was John Dorn. He was spying on me.
What?
Uh-oh. Hey, Rock, Saquon's on the Madden cover.
I already noticed. God dog, it's like you said,
Don't
man.
remind Rock. Don't remind
It's
Rock.
like as if all 4 corners of the United States of the world got to let me know the Madden curse. It's all my best call.
On the cover, isn't he jumping in the air? Does that mean you're going to take out a leg? Is that what it is?
A hip or something?
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Bill, you've been praying on that helping on everybody on my damn team, you motherfucker.
He's cursed.
Rock, they put Calvin on the cover, and he made it through the whole season.
The Billy hip curse.
Yeah, he's one of the few that beat the Madden curse, Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, but then he got hurt.
He
broke his leg the very next year, fractured his leg or whatever.
You're talking about the Lions. Their coaches go to Jets and stuff. Look at what Josh Myers had to say. I thought I'll join a team ready to compete, but this is a mess. Coach can't control the team. Guys skipping drills. No accountability. It's nothing like Green Bay. I mean, it's already a shit show in
Calvin, if I'm not mistaken, he led the league in receiving yards
Where was-
after he was
And
on
then
that.
you got this.
100 and something, yeah.
And then you got this. You wonder why fucking Jets fucking never win anything. You keep on getting fucking bad coaches like this.
So speaking of Calvin Johnson, another guy that quit on the Lions because he doesn't want to play for that shithole. Wow, you guys got a lot of those people.
I know.
Well,
Right there.
Coaches are leaving.
now.
Players
We're-
are leaving. Everybody wants big contracts. They want to stay.
Would everybody? Of course, everybody
Yeah.
wants a big contract. They're one play away from their career being over. Yeah, they
Who's
want
this
big
guy? The
birds.
Mad Yinzer. What's up, Mad Yinzer? What's this guy? This is a new one here.
Yeah, he's been around.
The Mad Curse.
He's been around.
Oh, has he? I first time I seen him. What's up, man? What's up, Broski? Broski's in the comments. Sean Alexander, Vince Young, Peyton Hills, 3 of the most famous Madden curse victims. Yeah, those guys all. Yeah.
Michael Vick too. Michael Vick broke his ankle in a preseason game.
Wow.
You know what's funny? Is that came out of Broski's mouth. It's like as if his only enjoyment is watching other players get injured.
It might be. Broski's a little twisted, bro. He's a little twisted.
You know what I mean? He can't celebrate his team doing anything, so he has to celebrate injuries instead.
I took a picture of Jordy Nelson and I replaced the Madden cover and I put him on it and then he tore his ACL in preseason, so the curse is real, bro.
Glad no Giants players on the cover. Eric, they have to be good to be on the cover, bro.
What about OBJ? OBJ
Yeah,
sucked after he was on the cover.
and he broke his ankle the next year.
Okay.
OBJ was ruined after that.
Oh, he's a Steelers guy? You a Steelers guy, man? Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Christian McCaffrey was on the last cover, and then he didn't do shit last year.
No, actually, wasn't it Josh Allen? Josh Allen just. Oh wait, Josh Allen broke the Madden curse too. Actually, he won MVP.
Wasn't Christian McCaffrey on one of the covers?
That was 23, and then he got.
that was 23.
Eric's on his pipe dream again.
I know, he totally
is. You know, I was getting ready to say something, man, but somebody needs to put Eric in check and let him know. Look, little kids play here on the right-hand side. Adults are still talking here, okay? Shut up now. Okay.
Hey, at least he's at the table, though. The Lions are at the kiddie table.
Well, hey, I give him that. You know what I mean? He's just being a troll, though. He knows it. The Giants are going to beat their way out of third place this year. They're going to be battling Dallas for third place.
I think that's a successful season if the Giants come in third place in the NFC East, if you ask me.
I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying they're going to be battling with the Giants.
Yeah, for sure. But there's no way they're going to have a better record than the Eagles or Commanders unless
if they win more than 5 games, that'll be a successful season for them.
No, I think the Giants have the capabilities of beating the shit out of Dallas. No question about it. And I think they're going to steal a couple out.
Going on now.
He's got nothing but love for you, Rock. Nothing but love for you.
Man, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you.
I would think
you know, I don't know what kind of Kool-Aid you got for the Giants right now, man, but look, let me go get a bag of apples and you can stick them all up your ass, okay?
Yeah, we should have stuck him. We should have stuck him with a better team.
Wow. I think a good season for the Giants depends on what you get from Jackson Dart.
Since he likes the big apples so much, I'll give him a whole big bag of them so he can sit on them all season.
Jackson Dart. I thought
Jackson Dart's probably not even going to be the starter going into the season.
There's no way he starts over.
He's not starting, but I guarantee you, I think he's going to be a starting quarterback for the Giants by mid-season.
Oh yeah, when the Giants start the season 1-4, New York's going to be screaming for Jackson Dart.
Who's the Giants' first win? How you get the 1-4?
The Giants, I don't know, they have the hardest schedule in the NFL this year, strength of schedule, if you go off last year. So,
Yeah, they got the hardest, and the Bears got the second hardest. If you go back,
that's bull crap. If you guys want to look at this, hang on, you guys got to look at this realistically, okay? They say the Bears are playing 10 playoff games, whatever. It's not the North's fault that 6 of them are in division, okay? They have 4 out of division playoff teams they have to play. The Lions have 7 out of division playoff teams this year they have to play. That's a harder schedule.
More reason for me to believe they're going to take a step back.
The Lions?
They're still going to be better than the Giants. I'm still going to win my $100.
Oh, they'll be better than the Giants. Yeah,
They'll be better than
yeah,
Giants.
they'll be better.
Barely, but maybe. Yeah.
Well, Chad, you already got somebody prepared to take over for Frank Ragnow since he's supposedly retiring.
Yeah, Glasgow.
Glasgow. Yeah,
Glasgow,
that's who they
yeah.
got in there penciled in right now. Glasgow.
Yeah. Yeah, Pep has at 54 fucking rated.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think Jackson Dart's going to start there. I don't think he's starting. They got Winston and they got Russell. There's no way that he's going to start before one of them.
Yeah, I agree.
The Giants lost to the Commanders and Cowboys by 1 touchdown last year with no quarterback. Now they have a quarterback. I mean,
Who they got?
I mean, do they
Russell
got
Wilson?
I mean, they have a better quarterback than they had last year. I'm going to give you that. They had a better quarterback than they had last year.
All right, Eric.
Look.
Eric,
Look,
and the Bears barely lost every game but one in the division.
Look, I'm going to tell you what they got over in New York, okay? They got a washed up Russell Wilson, and they got a fucking 30-30 special in fucking Jameis Wilson, all right?
And then a rookie quarterback. And a rookie quarterback. Don't forget the rookie.
But the rookie's third string. They ain't going to play him until fucking week 15.
They're never going to play him.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're not going to play him till late.
Yeah,
I mean,
for the Giants,
all Winston is a 30-30 special. He had 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions. He was a 30-30 special.
I tell you what, though, the Giants have one guy I really wish played in Green Bay, Malik Neighbors. That dude is a stud, bro. That motherfucker is so good.
Yeah.
He's in a bad spot, that motherfucker.
Jameis Winston is a clear example of a quarterback who could win you a game but then lose you a game at the same time.
Exactly. At the same time.
He's independent.
Yeah,
he's
well,
undependable.
He's so unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, from the Giants' perspective, anything they got now is better than Danny Dimes.
Right. That's what I mean.
Well, what the fuck, man? I guess you're right there.
That's what I mean. They have a better quarterback than they had. Their situation's better, but it's not ideal though. It's not definitely not gonna. It's not ideal.
I mean, he's right though. He is right though. That it is better than Danny Dimes, but motherfucker, it ain't much better.
It ain't much.
That's like
they need Russell Wilson to turn back to 2012 Russell Wilson.
Right? Yeah, they need Super Bowl Russell Wilson.
They need that Russell Wilson.
That'd be like taking one shovel of shit and taking it and putting it somewhere else and saying, "Okay, we've changed." Yeah, okay.
Hey, Danny Dimes is going to be a starting quarterback this year.
Yeah, for the Colts, I agree. Because Anthony Richardson stinks.
Yeah. For the Colts, because I mean, look at they got Anthony Richardson, Mr. Tap Out.
He's terrible.
I'm done.
Yeah, I know y'all all saw him take himself out the game because he was tired. Like, what kind of soft shit was that?
Take out of the game.
I'm tired. Let me get out the game, bro. What?
Yeah.
Like at least Lamar Jackson had like a good reason. Like if you gotta take a shit, I get it, but to just take yourself out because you're tired, like come on, bro.
Right. I mean,
having to drop a deuce is a solid that's a valid excuse to get out the game.
Yeah.
I'll bet his offensive line was make sure your shit's cleaned up before you go out there.
I don't know, Chris, our offensive line he pukes in the fucking on the field and he still stayed out there. He puked on the ball even.
Oh,
I mean, what the fuck?
So gross.
Remember that?
Yes, I do remember that. So gross.
Hey, real football players, if they drop the deuce and stay in the game, they drop it right in their pants.
Bro. But
I don't know about a deuce, but I don't know if you guys.
But why? That's just
Channing Crowder. Have you guys heard the story of Channing Crowder? He said he used to take pisses in the middle of the game, bro.
So what are you saying? What are you saying, Chad? You'd rather take a shit than you check out for 5 minutes and take a shit?
No, if they're doing that, they're doing that.
Hey, ask James Houston, okay? Ask James Houston.
I'm not taking a shit just to please, no.
No, they're doing it. So
wasn't James Houston a guy you guys bragged up and all that, and now he's not on your team no more?
He was really good for 1 year, and he was a 6th-round pick. And, yeah, he had high expectation. He broke his leg, and he was never the same.
So that could be like Hutchinson then, right?
No, Hutchinson.
What?
Hutchinson got no.
No.
Well,
I mean, I'm being honest, and I'm hoping he's going to turn out okay. I'm hoping that he's not going to be
I
too
don't know.
good.
Hutchinson looks like he's going to start working at IHOP. That motherfucker's leg is mangled.
I mean,
that's his
he's looking
second.
bad.
That's his
He's
second.
looking bad. I'll admit it.
That ain't his first. That's his second.
I mean,
like John showed that video. He was slow. Like,
Yeah, but they
slow.
still have time. They still have time. He's got more time to heal.
Yeah.
and he's got 3 months to go till start of the season.
There's still a lot of time.
and here's the whole thing. Hutch still completed. He's broken leg and all. Still made that tackle.
The best thing about it was
he
a
did.
clean
He
break.
did.
There wasn't no damage. It was a clean break. So
So-
I mean,
See, that's
So
what happens when
imagine
you do
this.
that hip drop tackle. That's what he does, and that's how he broke his leg. He's got to quit doing that.
So,
Yeah, he
so
swung his
imagine
leg
this.
into one of his own players.
Imagine
Yeah.
this. All
Hip
in
drop.
1 year. Ragnow retires, and then Hutchinson retires. Could you imagine? Oh, man.
one on each side of the ball. Holy
The
fuck!
downfall of
Yeah,
the
that-
Lions. who
that-
never
that-
got
Them losing
there.
Ragnar is going to be a huge
You guys
loss
are
for them.
dreaming.
That's a
You
huge
guys,
loss for
you
them,
guys
man.
hope
Yeah.
that happens.
It's going to be
You know,
huge.
man, you got to admit, losing Ragnow is a big hole in your O line.
Oh yeah, he
It's a
was,
big.
he was the answer on that O line.
That's your fucking center, dude.
Anytime you lose a
he's a
top
top-
3 player position at any position, that's a loss.
That's a huge
No matter
huge
where it is.
loss.
He's top 5 probably. I wouldn't go top 3. I'd put him number 5.
It's still
You know
top
what?
5, bro. That's a
No,
big,
I know it hurts. And now we're gonna throw Glasgow in there, and you know he's gonna be a
He's
middle
playing out
of
of
the
position.
pack
He's playing out of
center.
position, too. It's not a
He
normal
was
position.
destroyed.
This is why.
I mean,
This is why Padres
imagine-
fans are so happy that Jay Alexander's restructuring and they're talking about it and all that. Because when you lose a guy like that, it leaves an enormous hole, a
Enormous.
huge one. I mean, if we lost Jerry Alexander this year, dude, our secondary is a lot weaker, like by a large margin.
Yeah. That's like the same with my Panthers. If we lose J.C. Horn, our secondary goes to shit.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
look at
dude.
last
We
year.
go to shit if J.C. Horn gets hurt.
When we lost Alexander, our sacks went down because our coverage sacks, most of our coverage sacks begin the season. We're getting a lot of them. Then once
Wow.
Alexander got hurt, our coverage sacks weren't there, and you seen what happened. The rest, our four couldn't get it done.
Yep.
That dude exotic
Well-
blitzes and shit like that to get the job done.
Any other decent news to think about now is if we're keeping Alexander, the thought process now is how long will he stay healthy? Like, can we count on him to play out a full season and not get hurt?
If he misses one fucking game, then cut him.
Yeah.
You can't,
You can't be that harsh on him.
No, I'm sick of
Give
this
me a
shit. Him
break.
and Watson
Bro,
both.
that's where they're at, though, man. Because he's been
Nick.
missed so much time, bro.
See,
You
the
got-
Packers should do is actually go get traded for Ramsey. This week you got a backup just in case. If not, you have Alexander on one side and you got Ramsey on the other side.
Well,
win-win.
well, you know what? Let me put it this way. If it's like a like if he sprains his ankle and he misses one game, fine, and then he gets his ass back on the field, fine. But like, if he all of a sudden like, oh, you know, I pulled my hamstring and it's been 3 weeks, then get the fuck out of here. Then bye. Like last year was
Pulling
ridiculous.
your hamstring sucks ass, dude.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like,
ACL was
if this is
just
gonna
as bad,
happen
too.
all over again, then get rid of him. If that's how it's.
Oh
gonna
yeah, I
be.
agree. Two years. I mean, you guys gave him that extension, and then 2 years in a row, if I'm not mistaken, he appeared in 7 games. So
Yeah,
in 2
man.
seasons, he
7
hasn't even
games.
given you a full season's worth of games in 2 years. I mean, trust me, I know my brother. He shares the same amount of frustration over Jair.
Disdain, I want to
Yeah.
call it now at this point.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Well, I mean, bro, it was the same thing with Aaron Jones, man. He couldn't stay healthy a whole season, and then we trade him away. And look, he played a whole season with the Vikings.
And then pay him. He does good.
Yeah. Well, we didn't trade him. We let him go. But like, I'm actually happy that he had a good season.
Yeah,
I
no,
always
we
liked
didn't trade him. We
Aaron
let him
Jones.
go, but we moved on from him because of the injury problem.
He had a good season.
Hey
Yeah,
Rock,
he had a great season.
hey Rock, did you know you guys signed an offensive lineman Tate?
Rock's not here no more. He
Oh.
bugged. He bugged.
I was just looking at the fucking news and fucking they got offensive lineman.
Well,
Got him before fucking Lions could.
Stop
Well,
it.
dude,
You just mad, Mike.
well, we even got the story of where we're looking at certain pictures and as to where Christian Watson might be back sooner than anyone expects, especially since that rehab is going so successfully.
Yeah, I read that this morning, dude. John Dorn was right there. Yeah, we've been working him hard. John Dorn having him.
Yep.
Hey, Mike. So it's funny.
Hey, Broski
it's
Bear,
funny
you
that
ain't
Mike
lying. We
says
got
that.
a Mike Jackson, a Bobby Brown, and a Prince on our roster, Broski Bear.
It's funny
Started
that
R&B group.
Hey, Rob, put that other comment back up from Mike. So it's funny that he says that because there was this poll that they did. Who's the most likely to, in real life, have a period? And it was the guy that paints his nails and cries in his bed after football games.
That's some liberal shit there, Green.
Yeah, but to be fair, Mike didn't want Caleb, so he's probably gonna laugh that one off. he didn't want him either.
Oh, did he think that there was no fucking way that we're gonna get rid of Fields?
Let me ask all the Packer fans here, honestly, and I think I know the answer to this. You guys would definitely be more concerned if the Bears had Jaden Daniels than Caleb Williams.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure, yeah.
It would be no
When you
question.
ask
at
a
all.
Lion fan, too.
The Lion fan too, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah,
Jaden Daniels
that would
instead of
suck.
Caleb for sure.
Yes, that would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they got Jaden Daniels, that would be definitely the first. That would be a QB that we can all have to honestly say the Bears finally got the QB position right.
Yeah. Hey, Chad, I got a question for you. Are you autosexual?
Oh,
no.
I'll leave that to your imagination, John Dorn.
Well, that's what Caleb Williams is. He's an autosexual.
Wow.
I'll go as far as to say if the Bears had Bo Nix, I'd be more concerned.
Less concerned than Jaden.
Look, I'm going to say this. I would be more concerned if there was a better quarterback, but it's the Bears, man. They suck. It doesn't matter who they get. They fucking do not know how to develop.
Yeah, but the thing is Jaden Daniels seems to be a lot more self-sufficient than someone like Caleb.
Yeah, but how long does that last when you don't get protection? I mean, every quarterback for the last 7 years has been running for their life in Chicago, bro.
But that's
running.
the thing. That's the thing.
But Rob, they got Ben Johnson.
Look, bro. I've heard that with every coach they had. I'm over it.
Half the time, that's such a blown up narrative because half the time it's not the offensive line's fault. It's the quarterback running right into the fucking defense.
Yeah, it's the quarterback not being able to read the defense. It's a lot of things.
Yep.
Being horribly coached, being horribly developed. I mean, there's a lot of it.
And of course, not being able to read the defense. We could say it started with Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
Hey, no. But this is true, right? What Broski's saying. If they would have got Jim Harbaugh and he would have made sure they got Jaden Daniels. They wouldn't have got.
Oh man, that'd be dangerous.
It would be. We would be. They would be very scary in our division.
Yep. Agreed.
But they thought that what's his name, the defensive coordinator, was a much better option at head coach.
Yes,
or whatever.
yes. Yep, Eberflush.
Eberflus, yeah. That guy.
You got Foles.
He is the worst head coach in the NFL the last 5 years by far.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh my God!
Hey, hang on, guys. Willie Glow's on. What's up, Willie?
What's up, Willie?
I don't know what you're talking about. You guys are really mean, man. That's not nice at all, man.
Not nice at all. Hey, did you see our updated picture? Show them the updated picture, Bill.
What's up?
Show Sully our new updated picture.
He's watching.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, we're having so much fun.
Hey, Sullivan, he said he knows your address. You better watch out, bro. There's not a whole lot of fences to hide.
He knows my address? Where did you get it from, Alex Conley or what?
I don't know. Last I knew, Sullivan lived down the road.
Yeah.
No, he said he's seen some big ass ugly truck and some guy was snoozing in it.
So
He's like,
can I
Sullivan.
ask the Packer fans? Is it true that there's going to be a weed smoking section in Lambeau Field now?
There should be.
No.
Weed right
It's
now.
not even legal in Wisconsin. How can it be?
How can it be? Yeah, it's not legal.
We don't have it.
I read a report. Hold on, let me go see something. Hold on, because I read a report that said that the Packers were going to be the first team to legalize smoking weed in the
And
stadium.
Chad
Hold on.
told me that the Lions were winning the Super Bowl last year.
Listen, I was at the Panther game on Saturday, and people were in the smoking section vaping weed, and I know by the smell because I'm a weed smoker. And they got away with it, but it says it's forbidden.
It's forbidden, Chad. It is forbidden.
But they do it.
That must have been a bullshit
That's a
site.
big difference.
Sources were not correct. Bullshit site. My fault.
He said sources were not correct.
Yeah,
I mean,
bullshit
they're
site. It was a
real
bullshit
tough,
site.
Here's the thing
There
you all
will
got to
be a day,
realize:
though.
marijuana, if a
There
state
will-
legalizes it, it's still federally illegal currently.
There
Is that
will be a
dumbass?
day.
Hey,
There
Bill,
will
is
be a
that?
day.
Hey, Bill, is that dumbass?
Your brother's on here. Yes, Chad's on.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
Hey,
bro,
hey,
Ron, say hi to your brother,
Hey,
Chad.
hey, Brent. Jim Harbaugh wanted the Bears job. Their president Warren and him have beef from somewhere else, and he didn't want Harbaugh to come to Chicago.
What's up with this? What's up with the show where everybody's got their fucking cameras off? What's up with the show, man?
what, man? You want to see me? There you go, buddy.
What's
Oh
up,
my
man?
fucking god! No, turn your camera off, Darcy. Okay, nobody wants to look at your ugly face, dude.
He said Darcy. He's got way less hair than Darcy, bro.
Well, his face looks like Darcy's. It does.
No,
The wrinkles and
jeez. That's just mean.
No, that's fine.
The Mad Yinzer. Dun, dun,
hey, but
dun.
Bigfoot plays for the Lions now, so you guys just remember that Bigfoot plays for the Detroit Lions. Remember that.
Dude,
Center?
Sullivan,
You playing
the
center?
difference between me and you is at least I know I'm ugly. You think you're fucking good looking, and you're not.
I've never said I was good looking.
God, he said you look like a bust down crackhead on
But if I looked like you, Chad, I would. If my dog looked like you, I'd shave his ass and teach him walk backwards.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And we don't want to know what John would do after he shaved his dog ass and made it walk backwards. We don't want the rest of the
You
details.
keep my
What
name
does
out
Ron,
of
what
your
does
mouth.
Ron have to do with this?
When people talk about the ugly shit, they're talking about Chad.
Yeah, speaking of
Google
Chad,
Hills
I
Ron,
keep saying he reminds me of Micah Rappaport from Higher Learning.
Yeah, higher learning.
Whoa.
Yeah, he was bald.
What about Walter?
Oh my God.
Except in
Without the
Detroit,
mustache.
it's lower learning, though.
He said what?
Hey,
Holy shit.
No, I think Bill called it right when he called me Mr. Clean the other day.
Mr.
No, he didn't.
No, you're a Bears. Like you're a
There you
Packers
go.
fan.
There you go, Chad. Go
Go,
Pack. Go,
Pat,
Chad.
go!
Go,
you
Pack, go.
look like the guy on Saw that puts all the.
I don't watch B-rate movies. Sorry.
Well, it could
Hey,
be.
Dub,
Yo,
can I ask you what you think of Ken?
what I think of Ken Dobby?
Yeah.
Let's
He
just
He
say,
said, eh.
if you had to ask me my opinion about him, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't think too
Yes,
much of
broski.
him, but I do have. I don't. It ain't that much of thought I have of him, but I have respect for him.
I'm good. You're good, bro. You're good.
I thought you were going to be honest, but you just told a
Yeah,
blatant lie.
that's my honest opinion.
No, he
Hey,
knows.
It ain't too much I think. It ain't that much I think of when it comes to Ken, but I got respect for him.
Yeah.
I think about Ken a lot.
Oh, what is football knowledge, A-Dub?
Yeah, he's
What's
got
that?
It's
lack
fantasy land.
Respect your football knowledge?
It's his
Fantasy
lack of
lack
not
of.
being biased.
I mean, when it comes to his football knowledge, I don't question too much about it. I mean, let them. I leave people to say and think what they want to, and
Right.
if I have to call them out on something, I will do it.
You remember he always says, well, he always brings up Jordan Love, how he had a down year.
Oh yeah.
How was he had a down year? Even those passer rating and yards per attempt.
Well, technically his year was actually better because he ranked top 5 in QBR at the end of the
He
season.
also had a better passer rating. He also had a higher yards per completion, a
patches
higher
in that
CD
thing.
percentage. He actually did more than he did
He
the year
won more
before.
games.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the deal. If there's a reason anyone's thinking Love might have a down year, it's going to be a matter of looking at what his what his
Scooby
stats
Snacks.
were like
Scooby
this
Snacks.
past season compared to last year.
Why is
Yeah,
that
we won
foot
more
eating
games.
dog treats?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I know.
I was
It
just
sounds
saying,
like milk bones.
yeah, I'm saying Green Bay did
John
win more
Sullivan
games
eating milk
last year, but eating milk bone. What's
He
that?
is, bro.
Yeah, dog biscuit.
He's eating dog biscuits, bro.
Show the people your dog biscuits there, Johnny. Next, we're going to have to take them potty.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Right here.
They
Scooby Snack, see?
They clean your teeth.
Yeah, that's how he brushes his tooth first.
When he drives around, he sits on puppy pads.
Saves
Scooby
time, though.
Snack.
Saves time.
Okay, John. I didn't know you were a Scooby Doo fan.
Scooby Dooby.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Milk bone.
All right, what do you do? I mean, we know what Scooby would do for a Scooby snack. What do you do for a Scooby snack?
You don't want to
Johnny-
know, Robert. You
Johnny
do not
has the
want to know.
basic
Or
dog
maybe I
biscuit.
should ask, what did you do for the Scooby snack?
Why do you think he keeps on licking his, taking his face and keep on swiping his mouth?
Why do you think his knees are always skinned?
Yeah.
All of his
Hey, John.
coworkers.
What the hell? How do you know my knees are skin, motherfucker?
Hey, John, you're not soft, bro. You're not soft. All right? You're not soft.
Ooh, Bear Down Mike is getting real about it.
What
Yeah.
happened?
That's facts, though.
Yeah, no, you're bro. There you go. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
And
couple
one
of
could-
Lions
and one could say-
podcasters that think the same thing there, Bear Down.
Now, women.
Yeah,
Now,
I would tell him he ain't really alone in that opinion, because I'm sure Woody feels the same way.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure. We all know how Woody feels.
You better watch out. Your DMs are going to get flooded.
Yeah.
Or you're going to get reported and be in Facebook jail. Like,
let me ask you guys a question. Do you think that Dak's the new David Pike for the Chicago Bears or what?
no, David Pike
Yeah.
is way more
That is
talented.
such a spot on. That is so spot on. It's not even funny, man.
I mean,
you guys.
before the
You
show,
guys know
we
who
were
David
talking
Pike is, right? If you don't know who
Yeah.
David Pike
I
is,
know who David Pike is. Yeah.
before
This
the
is bad
show,
Russell Wayne.
we were actually saying the real life Hendo before the show, but
or the real life Hendo. Yeah, that's another one, bro. That's man, totally.
oh, I forgot John Sullivan and Hendo are best friends. My bad. I didn't mean to talk about your boy like that.
Oh.
Just like you and Dick Wagner are best friends.
At least I'm not the one that fucking held hands with Alex Conley and bought him a milkshake.
And a taco salad.
about
It was
the
a
milkshake?
bromance. It was a
Right.
bromance, bro.
Dawson salad.
Frosty,
Dude, if you're going to if you talk shit, it was a fucking Frosty. It was a fucking Frosty. It wasn't a milkshake. It was a
But
fucking
you
Frosty.
Yeah, but at least
Go to
you
America,
didn't talk
yeah.
about assholes and all. No.
He told me it was hot out and you guys were sharing an umbrella and singing Rihanna songs.
No, they ended up falling asleep and Rob had.
I didn't realize it got hot in like February, but I mean that's amazing.
Oh, my bad. He said you guys were getting hot.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
The last time John heard that, he woke up with his pants around his ankles in Haspel's hotel room.
I think that's what the Lions are hearing right now after the news today.
What did you say?
You know what, John? I'll give it to you. It's not good news, but we're just going to. Hey,
Hey,
That's what the
you
Lions
guys
are
better watch out, otherwise I'll have Donald Trump call the show tomorrow. So you guys watch your fucking P's and
oh,
Q's.
man, please
He's gonna
do.
shut it down. He's gonna shut this motherfucker down.
Uh-oh.
I didn't know that Trump answered phone calls from liberals.
Bro, we have
No, hey,
You were
Dick Green's
Sasquatch.
he's a Trumper. John Dorn's a Trumper. You're a Trumper. Bill Nesmith is a Trumper. I mean, shit.
I'm not
No,
a
you
Trumper.
know
I
you
just
don't.
fucking
He was on the show. He was shut this motherfucker down real
Admitted he
fucking
voted
fast.
for Kamala.
Chicago Bears. I'm going to put so many tariffs on their ass, Caleb Williams' head will spin.
I've never played the trumpet once in my life. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you have.
I don't even vote.
You don't even.
That's even
How could you
worse.
can? You're a felon.
Yeah, good one, John.
Bigfoot
Well.
got him locked up.
Well, you better not. You better hope I don't dox your ass, bro.
So the Lions' offensive line just got that much weaker.
Yeah.
Certainly did.
It really does. It sucks.
So,
for
offensive
us.
coordinator, a defensive coordinator, your starting center, and your starting D end are all out.
Damn, Chad. Like, what are you gonna do, dude? Are you just gonna get a brown paper bag?
Didn't they lose Carlton Davis too?
Wait.
Or they got Carlton Davis?
No, we
That's
don't
a
have
good
Carlton Davis. We lost
Oh,
him. We didn't
okay.
re-sign him.
See, boy, the window's shut, Nick. The window is shutting. Now this year it gets locked.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys finally.
This is the Packers' chance to shine. This is their chance.
As
It
fast
is.
as
Hey,
you
Bill,
unlock
It
your
is.
Lions
window,
fans,
you
Bill,
shut it,
Lions
slam
fans at the end of the year are going to hate
Doesn't it
Jared
suck?
Goff. Watch,
Doesn't it
bro.
suck to have a real
Yeah.
They're hating him
Oh,
after this
They're going
year.
to turn on him.
They're going to
Can't
turn
count
on
out
him
the
so
Vikings either,
fast. They're going to say, why the hell did we
Funny
get this
thing.
clown?
He'll probably be
Yeah,
a Steeler
funny.
next year.
Bro, Lions eat
You know
their
what?
young. Lions
Hey.
eat their young for real. They're going to eat this motherfucker. Watch.
Yeah.
He can get-
Hey, funny thing is, I thought I would hear Lion fans sound off in the same manner as the Eagles fans did. Like, I'm sure folks gave Eagle fans a lot of crap. Like when Jason Kelsey retired, their case is like, no more tush push for you since you got a new center. But then they still managed to win games and be dominant when they had a new center. But I'm thinking Lion fans might feel the same way. Like, sure, Ragnall's gone, but we have somebody better prepared to take over for him.
You know
We
who's
don't
a
have
mad
anybody
genius?
better prepared.
They better hope they do.
There's nobody better that we have currently on the roster to replace Ragnow. Nobody.
You know who's a mad genius right now? Somehow Eric's seen all this coming, and he's about to win $100.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Hey, Green Goblin, I got a question. Did you fulfill your bet? Did you get your tramp stamp or what, man? I have to ask you that question, man.
Like 6 months ago.
Yeah, and I don't accept food stamps
yeah,
for
sure you
payment
did.
on
That's
that
what
100.
you lying bastard. Nobody
Hey,
believes you.
Nick, John's infatuated with you getting a tramp stamp, bro.
I
Something's
don't
weird.
know, bro. It sucks. Now, what I did do is I got a tattoo on my balls, and it said John Sullivan's mouth has been here.
Your balls aren't big enough to put that much on there.
I got it.
No, that's incorrect. I mean, that's totally incorrect. I mean, it's been on Bill's chin plenty of times. I mean, shit, you know how that fucking shit goes down.
Hey, John, why don't you explain to the group why your ears are stretched out?
My ears are stretched out because I was like Dumbo when I was younger.
No,
I had
because
small head
God
with big
stretches
fucking
them out when
ears.
you're on your knees doing your duty.
Hey, why don't you explain why you got that fucking dent in your chin?
You ever see someone get an earring with the big gauge and then they take it out? That's John's ears.
But he only did it on the right side.
Hey, we should all buy Sullivan a mat so when the next time he's in a truck stop parking lot, he doesn't scrape his knees up.
Pick up a collection.
I'm in a truck stop parking lot right now, motherfucker.
Don't choke on your dog biscuit.
The lot lizard, John Sullivan.
Hey, show us the line. Show us the line. There's a lot.
You don't know how to operate a phone and shit.
Fuck you guys.
Pretty soon he's going to be on the phone call 911.
Holy shit. This is going sideways.
You guys got taco salads in there?
Is there any NFL news today?
Sullivan's like, I'm going to Dak's podcast. Fuck this.
At least Dak is nice to me because I don't talk bad about the Bears.
Why not?
Hey, this is
I'm
where I'm at.
talking
Look at that.
about Sullivan.
Oh,
I
jeez.
talk shit about the Bears.
I hope you do. I mean, the Bears
Oh,
suck.
shit.
Bears still suck.
They do.
And Lions are fool's gold.
Did you see the new
Hey, Chad.
update for Vegas? So what do you think, John Sullivan? They put J.J. McCarthy over or under 11.5 passing touchdowns this season.
I go over.
I say
Nah,
over.
nah,
I go
definitely
over.
under.
Oh, God. Yeah, Nick Green. The Green Goblin strikes again.
Uh-huh.
How many games you guys going to win this year?
Who's this?
Eight.
Dave, now a Patriot. Really?
8 games.
8 games?
Yeah, he wanted $20 million. We told him to pack his bags.
So you only think he's going to win 8? You guys are only winning 8? Is that what you're saying, John?
That's my prediction. Yep.
8? Wow.
Okay. I mean,
Are you
I can
doing it on
respect that.
purpose?
Like, you don't want to put too much pressure on J.J. McCarthy to perform while taking over for Sam Darnold.
Well, no, it's not that at all, A-Dub. He was saying in the other chat that J.J. McCarthy's going to have 8 wins and win a division with that.
No way.
The Packers
Yeah,
and the Lions
yeah,
died in a
yeah.
plane
Tell him,
crash.
John, tell him how you explain how it's going to happen, bud. Explain it
The
to the crowd.
Packers and the Lions died in a plane crash is the only way that happens.
Yeah.
Yikes. What are they, Leonard Skinner?
What are you trying to say? The Chicago Bears can't do shit this year? Is that what you guys are saying?
Yeah, We say that
No,
every
we're saying your football IQ is us.
Well, when you win
But
15 games in 3 years, doesn't sound too good.
Yeah, it's not good.
You're saying quarterback with ball's not going to take the Bears anywhere? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe the top 4 pick or something.
I don't know, Brent. I wonder that myself. What the line is on the and what
Good
if
question,
the number.
Brett.
Bro, I'll tell you what. You guys better not lose to the Bears week 1. You better not fucking lose that game.
Oh,
because if you do, Johnny, we're coming for you.
I'll be ghosting.
Yeah,
leave all the groups. I'm out of here.
He said I'll be ghosting.
He'll be gone.
Yeah, at least he admits it, right?
Bro, you guys could literally just give it to Aaron Jones the whole game and still win.
And still win, yeah, totally.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Aaron Jones will be hurt by the third quarter if you do that.
He stayed healthy all last year.
Yeah, well,
Aaron Jones might throw a couple of them in the backfield.
yeah, but when one thinks about that Bears-Vikings matchup is like, which quarterback do you trust the most between Caleb Williams and J.J. McCarthy?
Neither. None.
I got more faith in JJ. I mean, I've been kind of watching their OTAs and stuff, and that JJ does have an arm on him, man, and he is pretty accurate.
I mean, he looks good, but at the end of the day, those are different compared to the real game.
Yeah, and your secondary ain't the greatest either, to tell you the truth. And to be honest, it ain't.
But he's going to get a taste of seeing defenses, and depending on the defensive coordinator, how they hide shit and everything. I mean, that's where he's got to shine.
Did you guys see that post about how J.J. McCarthy threw the most touchdowns in OTA history or whatever? Did you see that?
My concern with J.J. McCarthy is he hasn't been in a game where he's seen the speed of the game differentiate from the college game. And I think that's something that's so underrated with some quarterbacks. Like, I think personally, Bryce Young and Caleb Williams both struggled with the pace and how fast the game really is. Especially early on. I think JJ's really going to struggle early on because that adjustment's going to be a lot for him. These guys are bigger, stronger, faster, and smarter. These ain't 18, 19, 20-year-old college kids now. These are grown-ass men who've been in the league.
All blitz. What are you going to do?
Move faster, the better tacklers. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I mean, all blitz, man. What the hell is he going to do,
Even though he said that when he was injured, he sat behind and just watched Sam Darnold play and took notes and all that other stuff. But
I think that was the best for him, to tell you the truth. I think it's the best thing for him.
That was probably the best thing ever for him. Like, absolutely.
The playbook better, everything.
Bro, the best thing that Cock could do for that kid is go up to him and say, everything you learned from Sam Darnold, throw it in the trash. I don't give a fuck that he played well last year.
Throw it in the trash.
He had a good season. I don't give a fuck about his one good season. Don't learn from that kid at all.
I gotta go, guys. I gotta give my daughter early lunch. Ariana, tell Daddy's friends. Give him a go pack go.
Go pack go.
Go pack go. There you go. All right, fellas. Have a good one.
You too, Nick. Have a good day, bud.
Later.
Hey, Chad, give me a go pack go.
Go pack go, John. Go pack.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Chad's not the sharpest knife in the drawer,
Yeah.
But I'm not the most delusional Lion fan either.
All right, John, it's your turn. It's your turn, John. Go pack go.
Pretty border there, buddy. Pretty border.
It's Sullivan's turn. Go pack go.
let me lift up my left butt cheek and there it goes. All right.
I heard he said so.
Hey, you better go wipe your ass, Rob Seaman.
Yeah, that motherfucker gets Houston himself. He just James Houston.
Got Scooby Doo.
Jesus.
This is the fucking dude who's got Jericho waiting for him as soon as he's done with the show.
He's
gonna be off this motherfucker. He's gonna be in bed with fucking Jericho.
I couldn't imagine. Your truck smells like Vaseline and sweat now.
And ass.
Chad's ass.
This show's gone off the rails. So bad.
It usually does, don't it, about this time?
Look at how patchy his hair is, bro. Look to the right again, John. Look to the left or the right. Let's get a look at that.
Oh, no.
It's always nice for you to join us on your lunch break, John. It is.
You almost made me snort.
Look, he
do
looked
every
to the
fucking
right
day,
real
dude.
quick. He did it real quick too. Look
Look
at
at your
that.
fucking buttholes when you do.
Look how patchy that is, bro. You need that spray paint they put on your dome.
Yeah, what did they call that stuff?
Rogaine.
That's for men. Or Rogan, yeah.
I didn't know Sullivan
But
was
no,
Native
Mims.
American.
What's
part
that
of the
stuff
Apache
called?
tribe?
Mims? What's that new
Mims.
stuff called? Mims? Yeah.
Mims.
Mims?
Mims.
Yep, John's got a whole case at the crib, and it still ain't helped.
Well, he might have more hair than Nick does.
I don't know, man. John, look down for a minute.
Yeah.
It looks real reckless up there, Robert.
There's like a hole in the middle.
He looks like he's wearing one of them Jewish
fucking-
hats.
I'm going to Turkey, bro. So you guys can't be saying that shit no more. I'm gonna get this shit fixed.
Are you getting yours? Are you getting a tattoo? I thought you had your hairline tattooed on, Nick.
I do, but in Turkey they do the real thing.
Oh, they sew it in.
Hey Nick. Hey, Nick.
Real doll hair.
Where's your folk music?
Oh, there! Look! Oh.
At least I'm not Ernie.
I mean,
That
that's so
doesn't make
realistic.
anything, though,
That
man,
is so
don't it?
realistic,
That is
bro.
hilarious.
I'm good with being Bert as long as I'm not Ernie.
Yeah, you're Bert. You're Bert.
Ernie's the one that gets his ears pulled.
Okay, let me ask Brent. Answer him. I still have us 10-11 wins, even with the loss. It's going to hurt. At least one game, because we don't have our play calling center. Our like the coach of the O-line.
10-11 wins. Did you guys get a new head coach and quarterback?
No,
Did they get some kind of new coordinator we didn't know about? Some kind of new
Stop being dumb. I'm being real.
Yeah, come on, tell them the truth. 0-17. You're beating the old record of 0.
I thought you said you weren't a Homer Lion fan. I'm kind of confused here.
He's a homer.
You had him at 10-7. So do they go down now that Ragnar's gone? Do they get?
No, I got him at 10-7, but I said, max at 12 if they get lucky.
Hey,
they don't go down. No, I still got him at 10 wins, man.
Hey, Chad, I got a question. Is Darcy your brother or is he your cousin?
He's his stepdaddy.
He's my arch nemesis. He's my arch nemesis.
Oh, he's a protege. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, no, dude, but I felt bad for him yesterday. I felt bad for Darcy yesterday. He got home and all his fish were dead because the pump he put in wasn't grounded right. He hooked it up wrong, and he killed all his fish in his pond, and then he put his hand in the pond and got electrocuted.
If only Darcy was a fish. He got electrocuted?
Are you serious or are you joking?
No, this is serious.
He got shot.
On Facebook. Yeah,
He got shot.
He killed all the fish in his pond.
I didn't know that they had electricity in Canada.
They
They burned wood. So
Poor Darcy. what a fucking numbnuts.
Dude, I felt bad for the fish. Come on, you guys.
Koi fish are not cheap either.
No, John.
They were big and beautiful. I felt bad for the fish. No
They
fish.
were like big koi fish, bro. There was a nice red one. There was a nice white one. We had some nice fish that got fried. Oh.
You guys speak of fish. I'm already sure you're familiar with seeing one of our rookie receivers doing some fishing.
Hey, where's Harold Reed at? How come Harold Reed's not on here? What's going on with that, man?
He's probably hiding.
Can we get Harold Reed in here right now?
I saw that video of Savion Banks fishing right there in Green Bay. He's fishing.
Yeah, he likes to fish.
Yeah, he's fishing in the bay.
The only thing is he keeps pulling out shit like John. He pulled John right out the river, man. Like, what the fuck?
It's like you pulled out fucking common semen out of your fucking
He
chin.
said he was going to throw it back.
Shut up.
Shut
Shut up, man. That's fucking Caricos, man. You call it Carico cream pie, motherfucker. Now what, dude? Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
They got the money. Why don't they just go buy a boat instead of fishing from shore? Why don't they just go buy a boat?
John, he wants someone local to go out there and show him the ropes. Get out there, bro.
Dude, a few years ago, Taylor Deckard took Jared Goff out on the Detroit River for smallmouth and walleye, and Jared Goff actually really caught a pair of underwear on camera.
Just make sure if you take them out, John, out fishing, you don't run into no Sullivans. You know what I mean? Those things are
That's true.
That's your end. Get over there, man. Pick them up. You see
That's
them on the
Wisconsin's
side.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, but when you
that's Wisconsin's Bigfoot. You know what I mean?
Hey, you just muted yourself, you dummy.
You're muted. You're muted again.
You're muted again.
The host keeps muting me. Come on, host. Meet me again, motherfucker.
It's not this host.
Yes, that fucking.
Sullivan,
It's
you gotta
not
calm
this
down.
host.
This is a
He's got bad
kid-friendly
internet,
show,
I
you dirty
think.
cunt.
Pay your bill, bro. Pay your bill.
Pay your internet bill.
Bye, bye.
Oh, it's funny.
That is comical.
So in other news, Bears still suck.
And the Lions just lost another key piece to their O-line, so Chad will be cutting out that paper bag as soon as he gets off this show.
Yeah.
Bringing back the 0-16, just going to scratch up the
He's going to get a custom fit one made today.
Actually, I'm going to order one from John Dorn. I'm going to have it cut it out, put the artwork on it, and I'll pay him for it.
You know he's going to make the eyelids? He's going to shoot them out with a shotgun. Boom, boom. And we'll send it to you.
You're going to write on the back, same old line. Same old line.
Who's goal?
Ooh. I'm making that a viral hashtag. I'm telling you, bro. Fuck you, goddamn lies.
I mean, the reason that John Dorn has that bag to begin with is he bought it for you, Chad.
No, I thought the reason was because he's a bag lady.
A bag lady?
I'm a what? Bag lady.
Yeah, he isn't brazen enough to steal a shopping cart, so he's got to carry a bag around.
Hey, Chad, did you make the announcement like we talked about, bro?
No.
You didn't announce. All right, everybody. Chad is giving up Bigfooting and is now a full-time podcaster.
A rookie podcaster.
Congratulations,
I
Chad.
go from veteran Sasquatch researcher to rookie sports podcaster.
So you go from a real job to a pipe dream.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those guys are gonna miss you, man, out in the fucking tents and shit and partying and crap, looking for Bigfoot.
I mean, hey, bro, did you guys like really just go out there and like hang out at night and just smoke weed and pretend you saw Bigfoot?
No, dude. In fact, I'm the only one in the whole team that drinks or smokes weed.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not joking.
I would think you'd have to drink or smoke to go out there in the fucking woods and hang out.
They don't. I'm the only one that does.
How do you go to the bathroom?
You put in the woods.
Shit in the woods like everybody else.
That's just messed up.
Does a Bigfoot shit in the woods?
I don't know.
You could at least get some puppy pads from Sullivan.
You know, since I was about 12, 13 years old, I've been running cameras and shit. I have never got a Bigfoot on any of my cameras.
No, that's what I mean, bro.
You know what?
Bears, coyotes, wolves, fucking.
I got family who spent their lifetime hunting in the woods, bro. Never heard a Bigfoot, smelled a Bigfoot, saw a Bigfoot.
It's like those flat earthers that go to the North Pole or whatever, or the North Pole, and they fucking see that the sun rotates in a full day, and they go, "Fuck, I guess it isn't flat."
It's definitely going to be interesting, bro.
14 different staff members? I thought it was only 8.
Damn.
Well, he's saying with between the coaches and everybody, it's 14 different staff members total.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now you lose your center. I mean, bro, it's big changes. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but
that's
it wasn't going to be easy with Ragnow. It wasn't going to be easy with him.
Exactly. I think it's going to be. You guys are going to start off a little slow. But I don't think it's going to take it long to fucking grasp it. You know what I mean? I figure by like 3-4, you guys should be humming along again.
So when you start out 0-1, do you still believe you're getting 10 wins?
Right.
Yeah.
0-2.
I don't think we're starting 0-1. I think we win the first one and we lose Thanksgiving.
You're fucking high.
No, dude. No. If you're going to beat the Pack, week 1 is the week to beat.
It's the first time we've had a home opener in years, bro. It's not happening.
No, not happening.
Forget that thought. And on that note, we're going to end the show because it's time to go. Thanks for coming. Thanks for commenting. And thank you for your opinion. We will see you.
Train is coming. Choo-choo.
Yeah, yo, it's game time. Ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken, stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 Palmcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.